Oh my god, guys, did you watch Aespa's dirty work performance video slash teaser? First things first, it's a bop. Another bop. It's been a while since I've heard something in K-pop that got me this excited and actually looking forward to what's coming. And yeah, Karina has apologized again, but fans are still upset, mostly because of her political controversy. Not to mention Aespa's iPhone collab is getting backlash too. Some people are even asking, is Aespa under the iPhone curse? There's just so much going on. And it all happened in one day. So in this video, I'm breaking everything down. And maybe even asking, is this the beginning of the end for Aespa? Dirty Work might be Aespa's last big comeback for a while. I'm gonna break down everything in this video, so make sure you stick around till the end, especially if you're about to jump into the comments without watching the whole thing. Don't be that person. First off, the performance video dropped just yesterday on June 10th, and ever since, it's been causing a huge buzz. I've personally replayed that 54-second teaser slash snippet multiple times already. It has all that big Aespa energy. It's literally giving me Armageddon vibes. You know, that signature futuristic Aespa sound. That's iconic. And the fact that they dropped it this early, fans were like, are they really about to spoil the whole song and choreo already? Because the official release isn't until June 27th. But here's the thing. I think this teaser is separate from the full performance. It probably includes some of the original choreography, but not the full thing. Also, it was shot on iPhone 16. You know what that means. After NewJeans did the whole iPhone campaign with their ETA MV, now Aespa's joined the lineup. And that's probably why this performance video dropped early. It's part of Apple's campaign. They even released behind-the-scenes content and everything, but this moment that should have been a celebration for Aespa and their fans didn't come without drama. Netizens are calling for a boycott of the campaign because of Karina's political controversy and everything that happened just a week ago. Some are even saying iPhone is becoming the next Prada. Yep, a nod to the infamous Prada curse. This marks Apple's third major Korean collab, following Park Chan-wook's short film and NewJeans' ETA MV. And now, people are saying, look what happened to NewJeans after their iPhone collab, and now Aespa's next? Let's take a look at some of the comments. I2Phone LMAO. Nickname calling Apple second-party conservative voters. Fighting Aespa. The iPhone boycott talk is hilarious, lol. People are calling Apple the next Prada, seriously? The timing is insane, lol. But honestly, everyone's faces are starting to look more and more alike, haha. I think I'm switching to Galaxy next time. iPhones just don't feel worth it anymore. They're blaming all of Aespa for a mistake made by just one member. At this rate, they're going to end up like Prada, and people definitely have divided reactions to the Dirty Work performance video drop. There are a ton of comments in support of Aespa and Karina, just fans excited to see the girls again, hyped about the music, and even breaking down the choreography on forums. Some of the top comments said, I like the Winter Ningning pairing in the middle. Karina and Winter's choreography in the chorus was great too. Honestly, this is the kind of concept fans are going to go crazy over. For real, I'm losing it. Winter's going off again like she's possessed. Looks like they're doing a collab with Apple this time. It's even posted on the official account. I thought it was going to have an Armageddon vibe, but it feels more hip-hop. Personally, I don't know, it's still giving me Armageddon vibes. What do you think? Drop your thoughts down below. And just when you thought things couldn't get messier, enter Nate Pan, where K-netizens are truly doing what they do best, voicing unfiltered opinions with zero chill. A ton of commenters shared different takes, and they were not holding back. Some people are completely done with Karina and have vowed not to support her or the group anymore, while others weren't focused on the politics at all, but instead dragged the actual quality of the video. Here's what people are saying. I won't be supporting this group anymore. I'm done with them because of Karina. I won't buy or watch anything. Please don't show up. People obsessed with politics are honestly scary. Are you saying we should support someone who said stuff like that to us? LOL. But it wasn't just political. The critique hit the music and visuals too. We'll have to wait for the full MV to judge, but just based on the song in that clip, it really doesn't compare to the last two tracks. It just doesn't hit. Whiplash and Supernova had me hooked from the intro alone. They peaked with Whiplash, and now it feels like it's time to pass the baton to Hatefelt or someone else. Idol groups are fascinating. Once they hit their peak, you can feel the slow decline. Same goes for other companies' groups too. Who even supports conservatives? LOL, get lost. The quality doesn't even match up to the Street Woman Fighter class mission performances. Not buying. So yeah, it's a mix of political backlash, aesthetic disappointment, and fan fatigue. Some are saying the group's sound is slipping, others think this was just the wrong collab at the wrong time, and then you have people who are just over it entirely because of Karina's controversy. Following all the heat, Karina did speak up. She personally addressed the controversy and issued an apology, not through an official press conference or public statement, but through a message sent to fans. In her note, she wrote, "You've waited a long time. You've practiced and prepared really hard as you waited. I'm so sorry for worrying you all this time, and thank you. How are you? I missed you." The tone was soft, emotional, almost like she was reaching out not as a celebrity, but as a person. But even with that message, the internet wasn't exactly feeling warm and fuzzy. Over 1,000 comments flooded in, and most of them weren't so forgiving. A large number of people said they just couldn't see Karina the same way anymore. Some even picked apart the language she used, especially the phrase, sorry and thank you, which critics claim is tied to Ilba, a notorious conservative online community in Korea. One commenter said, "I used to really like her, but now all that's gone." Others were more extreme. "I honestly feel sick. Karina doesn't even look pretty to me anymore. Her fans are really trying hard. What even is this thing called love for a celebrity? Some thought her apology didn't land right either, because while she posted the controversial photo on her public Instagram, the apology was tucked away in Bubble, which not all fans or general netizens have access to. She said there wasn't any political intent, so fine, but posting that on Instagram and only apologizing through Bubble, that's weak. She seems like the type who messes up, apologizes quickly, and then just forgets about it. Like she's never really had to deal with consequences. Sorry and thank you. That's literally an Ilba meme. I'm not saying she meant it that way, but it's hard to see her the same after she hinted at being a conservative voter. Still, amid all the chaos, some people showed compassion, both for Karina and her fans. They pointed out the brutal standards that female idols often face and how fast public sentiment can turn. Female idols are always the easiest target. I honestly feel bad for Karina. The ones I feel the worst for are the fans. I feel sympathy for the hardships they're about to face. Just looking at the number of comments, it's clear she won't be able to maintain that universal popularity she used to have. So yeah, even though Karina apologized, the public trust might already be broken. For some, it's not just about politics anymore. It's about how she handled the whole situation, what she said, what she didn't say, and how it made them feel. And in K-pop, where image is everything, this kind of split can change everything, from brand deals to fan loyalty to career longevity. Whether she can recover from this or not, that's still up in the air. So now the question is, can Aespa bounce back from all this? Or will this be remembered as one of those weird turning points in their career? Because fans are worried, like really worried. One viral Reddit post put it bluntly: "Dirty Work might be Aespa's last big comeback for a while." That headline alone probably sent shivers through the MI fandom. But the post actually dives into a lot more than just doom posting. It paints a picture of what happens when you've watched SM's girl groups rise, peak, and then slowly fade into the background. The OP basically says they've been standing SM artists since the SHINee era. They've seen the pattern before FX, Red Velvet, groups that were supported up to a point, then quietly shelved after internal scandals or when a newer group gained traction. And now they feel like Aespa could be next. The comparison? Red Velvet's momentum slowed right after Irene's attitude controversy, and not long after that, Aespa blew up with Next Level. Now, history might be repeating, only this time Karina's under fire, and H2H is the new group catching SM's attention. According to this fan, if Dirty Work doesn't chart hard, go viral on TikTok, and show major engagement numbers, SM could start quietly shifting all that sweet promotional budget and energy toward H2H. Not because Aespa failed, but because that's just what SM has always done. And get this, Dirty Work doesn't even have any B-sides. It's just a single, which already has fans raising eyebrows like, wait, why so little? That's not exactly what you'd expect from SM's current moneymaker girl group. Unless the shift is already starting. The post ends on a kinda sad but realistic note. The user says, if you're a MI and want Aespa to keep releasing like they are now, y'all really gotta step up and show numbers this time, because the truth is, Aespa isn't going to vanish overnight. SM won't just pull the plug. But what fans might start noticing is the slow fade, shorter promotions, less content, fewer comebacks, and lower budget MVs. Basically, the girl group version of being sent to the dungeon without saying the word dungeon. So yeah, the stakes for Dirty Work are weirdly high. And it's not just about Karina's controversy anymore. It's about the future of Aespa as a top-tier girl group, and whether SM will keep betting on them or quietly move on. Let's just say the pressure is on, but personally, I'm hyped for this comeback. I get the whole political controversy. Trust me, I do. But it's Aespa, and I'm emotionally invested in this group. I know in K-pop you just can't separate the art from the artist, or the music from an idol's controversy. But sometimes I wish fans could. Because honestly, so much could have been saved. Yeah, there's drama, backlash, and the timing's kind of a mess. But Aespa is still one of the most unique groups out there. Their visuals, their sound, their whole vibe, it's still all there. And it's going to hurt seriously if another insanely talented group ends up flopping. The comment section's open. Let me know what you think.